They're let the ice freeze a little bit, but they're there we go. We're gonna let them out now. Couple penalties at the end of the period. Coincidental, so nobody's on the power play, but got Fisher, Mason, Levi out. You got Raleigh and Hugh on the back end. Of course, Lincoln's been in net for us, playing really well. 3-1 trail. Oh, they've switched it up. They're doing some line matching. So Dayton, Nathan, and Braden come out. Raleigh and Hugh. Nathan gets to draw back. Dayton has it. Gets back to Raleigh. Raleigh plays up to Dayton. Dayton back to Raleigh. Raleigh cross ice to Hugh. Hugh off the wall to Nathan. Nathan tries to chip that by. He gets that in. Goes in behind the net. Stopped by the PG goalie. Nathan's able to pick up the puck, puts it towards the net. That goes wide. Raleigh gets that, turns it back up ice. Nathan gets the puck. Able to shovel that back in. Gets pushed behind the net. PG goalie stops that. Swing that up the wall. Fire that down towards and chip that into trail territory. Nolan gets the puck behind the net. He turns back. Plays it up to Dayton. Dayton fans on his pass, but ice is a little wet, so his puck's sticking a little bit. Goes out front. Nolan gets the puck. Dayton picks it up. Makes a move. Plays it up to Levi. Levi gets over the blue line. Fires that towards the net. That's gloved by the PG goalie. .18:39 left in the third period. It's 3-1 for Trail. Levi, Fisher, and Mason out there with Walter and Nolan. Walter puts that in behind the net. Goes to the corner. Mason picks that puck up. Goes in behind the net again. Fisher tries to get a stick on that. PG gets it to the point. Walter puts it towards the net. Steered aside by the PG goalie. Walter's able to keep that in. Mason goes in on the forecheck. Fisher's there in support. He gets to the puck on the boards. Mason picks it back. He swings it towards the net, just out of Levi's reach. PG gets it back up, hits a skate, goes into Mason's feet. Levi turns up ice, heads over the blue line, takes a shot. That goes up high, shouldered into the corner by PG goalie. Tries to center it. Goalie's able to cover that up. Oh, we're going to get another set of pair coincidental penalties, probably an unsportsmanlike for us for poking at that puck, and then something for the other guy. So should be 5-on-5 still. Got Neely, Johnny, and Simon coming out with Sawyer and Hugh on the back end. 17:54 left in the third period. 3-1 trail. Scrambled draw. PG comes out with the puck. Get over center. Sawyer's there to stop that at the blue line. Goes back to Neely. They battle on the wall. Sawyer and Neely are battling. Simon's there to try and help. Goes to Johnny. Oh, Johnny tries to take that pass, but Sawyer's able to pick that up. Gets over the blue line. That gets stopped by PG. Goes to Hugh. Hugh up to Simon. Simon chips that off the wall. Gets into PG territory. They've got the puck. They missed their pass. That's going to go all the way down. That should be an icing. Got Graydon, Nathan, and Dayton out with Sawyer and Hugh on the back end. Nathan gets a shot at Dayton. Dayton, he hits Nathan in the shin pad, goes back behind the net. Graydon's able to get the puck. Nathan goes in the corner, gets in his skates. He's able to battle for it. Graydon's helping him out. Graydon gets the puck. He turns it back. Puts it towards the net. That's steered to the side by the Prince George goalie. Dayton's got it behind the net. Tries to center. PG gets it. Gets back to the point. Sawyer shovels that back in. Dayton goes in the corner. PG gets to the point. Hugh keeps that in. He dumps that back in. Goes back to Sawyer. Back to Nathan. Gets to the front of the net. PG's there. Good pressure by Trail. He tried to put it up the wall. Sawyer's there. Still keeps it in. Shovels that back. Graydon's got the puck now. He turns back. PG's got the puck. Good job by Hugh on the back check there. Nathan gets the puck. Oh, we're getting a penalty for something here. Trail's going to get an interference penalty here, so PG's going to go on the power play. 16:09 left in the third period, 3-1 Trail. We're getting a got Raleigh, Nolan, Mason, and Levi out. Try and kill this penalty off. It's like Porter got the interference penalty. Levi's going to take the draw. Draw goes to the sideboards. Nolan's able to shovel that off the glass and all the way down the ice. Mason's in on the forecheck.
Did you get a bench penalty there?
PG gets up over the blue line. They head over center, get into Trail zone. They stop up, cuts towards the middle, goes cross ice to the other D-man. You get that in behind the net. They curl around, play it off to the flank. They go back in the corner. They cycle that back to the corner again. Gets that back to the point. Walks in, takes a shot. Good block by Levi. Most of the sidewall. That stung Levi a little bit. Oh, that goes just wide. Oh. PJ walks out. Oh, walked out of the corner and scored. 3-2. PG gets a power play goal there. We got to stay out of the penalty box. $15-10 left in the third period. Get Dayton, Nathan, and Gray out with Walter and Sawyer. Juggling up the D pairings a little bit. Goes to Dayton. Walter's able to stop that at the blue line. Gets over the line. Graydon gets the puck. Gets over center. He gets checked. PG dumps it in. Goes in the corner. Dayton goes in after it. Sawyer's there to get it. Plays it up. Oh, that hits the post. I think that hit the bar and went off the mesh. PG's coming close. .46 left in the third period. Got Fisher, Mason, and trying to see who's out with them. Looks like Porter. Got Walter and Sawyer out on D. They swing that around. That gets to the net. Good save by Lincoln. Goes to the sidewall. They keep it in at the line. Goes behind the net. Walter's got it behind the net. He puts it up the wall, but it's kept in by the Prince George defense. They're battling in the corner. Porter battling with Walter, trying to get the puck out. Scoots out. Sawyer shovels that back. Goes the other corner. Get on the sidewall. Gets to the point. Gets out. Mason heads up ice. It's 3-on-2. Cuts to the middle. Takes a shot. That goes off the goalie's glove up into the meshing. Good try there by Trail.
Good shit, boy!
Got Simon, Neely, and Johnny out. Raleigh and Hugh on the back end. Goes back to Hugh. Hugh puts it, tries to put towards it, hits a stick. Johnny gets that, keeps that in, shovels that back behind the net. Simon's in the corner to go pick it up. Neely picks it up, tries to center it, tries to wrap around and gets stuffed by the D-man for Prince George. Raleigh gets the puck, he chips it off the wall. Simon goes, he jumps that in. PG takes it out. They head up ice. They get over the blue line. They take the puck wide. They circle back. Get it back to the point. They put it towards the net. That's tipped. Good save by Lincoln off that tip. Another good save. He kicks that to the side. It's going to stay in. Gets to the net. Lincoln's able to cover that. They need a change. This line's been out there for a while. Got Dayton, Nathan, and Graydon coming out. Walter and Nolan on the back end. Scramble draw, but that gets to the point. Gets shot to the corner. Goes in behind the net. Nathan gets it battling behind the net. Comes out with the puck. He heads up ice. Tries to go across. He hits Graydon with the pass across ice. Graydon moves in. Tries to get that puck through. Graydon takes it. Tries to get it up front. Dayton has it behind. Nathan shoots that. Goalie makes a save again. Dayton tries to center that. Nathan gets it back to Dayton. Dayton out front. Oh, he misses his man. Goes back to the point. Over to Walter. To Nathan. Nathan puts it towards it. Hits his skate. Oh, that goes wide. They hit the side of the net. Nathan's battling for the puck in the corner. Nolan jumps up. I think Trail's going to get a power play here. Trail's going to get a power play here. .12:19 left in the third period. 3-2 Trail. I got to put the score up. Sorry. PG goalie gloves that, hangs on. Minute 45 still left on the power play for Trail. 3-2 Trail is scored. 12:04 left in the third period. Scramble draw. Gets back to the point. Dayton picks the puck up. Curls. Puts it down to Fisher. Fisher plays that back to Dayton. Dayton over to Fisher. Doesn't quite get there. Neely's going to get back. Can't quite get there in time. Goes cross ice to Raleigh. Raleigh has a puck. Kind of overskates it, but that's all right. Dayton's there to pick it up. Hits Raleigh in the skate. Goes behind the net. They'll regroup here. Mason heads up ice. He's got a head of steam on him. He gets over center, gets over the blue line. Gets around the net, tries to wrap it around. Goes back to the point. Dayton picks it up. He plays it over to down the corner to Mason. Mason out front to Dayton. Dayton. Oh, what a goal! Nice backhand by Dayton. Good feed by Mason. 4-2 trail. Face off all the way down PG territory. Joe Neely wins the draw back, goes to Nolan. Nolan puts that towards the net. That's gloved by the PG goalie. Another face off to his left. Goes to the sidewall to draw. PG hits their own players. Oh, good read by Walter. Get to the puck. He puts that on net. That gets blockered up. Goes straight up in the air, and PG goalie gloves that and hangs on. We'll get a face off to his right. Good job by Walter to hold the line there. Got Dayton, Nathan, and Grayton coming out. Walter and Nolan on the point. Nathan gets a draw back to Walter. Walter puts it towards that. That's tipped. Nathan grabs it in the corner. Gets the puck. Circles that back to Grayden. Grayden out to Nathan. PG gets a stick on that. They're coming in 3-on-2. Nathan gets the puck. He heads up ice. Nolan gets it. He shovels that in. Goes in behind the net. PG goalie goes to play it. Nathan goes to put pressure. He takes the puck away from him. Tries to center it. He gets knocked down. Sorry, able to get that in towards the net. Nathan picks it up on the sideboards. He gets knocked down, gets back up. Dean's got behind the net. Puts that over to Sawyer. Sawyer gets a shot. Goes out front. Nathan gets it again. Tries to put it towards the net. PG's going to put that into the seats here, just in front of us. You see the kids running for it. Got Levi, Fisher, and Mason out with Raleigh and Hugh. 9:53 left in the third period. 4-2 trail is the score. They ring that all the way around. Raleigh gets that, he fires that right back in, goes in on net. Goalie plays it. Goes to make the pass, plays it to his winger on the boards. That gets out. Raleigh gets it again, he chips that right back in. Mason's in on the forecheck. Fisher's there on the other side. That gets just out of the zone. Raleigh picks up the puck. Gets back, he reverses that to Hugh. Hugh chips it off the wall, gets it into PG zone. Levi gets the puck. Oh, it's in his skates. Oh, but Mason gets it. Oh, it's PG gets it back. Get over the blue line. Get into trail zone. Good job by Hugh to hold his man up. He reverses that. Gives it to Raleigh. Raleigh plays it rink wide to Levi. Levi heads over the blue line. Puts it towards the net. Just out of Fisher's reach. PG comes back out. Oh, good job by Walter to keep that puck in. Fisher goes in. He heads behind the net. He reverses. Cuts back. Oh, nice pass to Mason. Just about gets that. Just goes wide. Goes back to Walter. Oh, that's a trip. But no call. PG dumps that in. Walter's got some time. He picks up the puck. Plays it rink wide to Nolan. Nolan chips it off the glass. Nathan battles on the wall. Comes out. Mason's able to get the puck. Oh, PG gets it back. Good job by Nolan there to get a skate on that. They get the puck. They bring it back out. They come back in. Graydon goes in. He gets a stick on that. He's battling on the wall. They get the puck back. Graydon's got the puck. Plays that behind to Nolan. PG gets a shot. Lincoln gloves that, hangs on. .7:53 left in the third period. 4-2 trail. We got Nathan, Graydon, and Dayton out. Ryland and Sawyer on the point. Of course, Lincoln's in net. Draw goes back to PG. Oh, and they win the draw and they get a goal. .4-3. Lincoln. Ryland takes a hit. They try to walk out front. Puck sitting in the crease there. There's bodies everywhere. It does stay out. .7:28 left in the third period. 4-3 trail. Got Mason Fisher and Levi out. Got Raleigh and Hugh on the point. Hugh's knocked down, goes to the side wall. Gets up to Levi. Levi's able to get that. It gets knocked out of the zone. They dump that right back in. Battles in the door. They center that. It's picked up by Levi. Levi gets that off the wall. He's going to ice that. Face off all the way back in trail territory. .7:03 left in the third period. 4-3 trail. Tight game. Fisher gets the draw back. Raleigh chips it off the wall. They pick it off the wall. They put a shot towards net. Lincoln gloves that, hangs on. We get another face off to his left. We'll go back with Dayton, Nathan, and Graydon again. Raleigh and Hughes still in the back. Nathan gets the draw. Goes to the sideboards. Goes to the other side. That's fired up high. Lincoln hangs on to that. We'll try it again. .6:50 left in the third period. Draw goes back to the point. Nathan gets the puck. He heads up ice. Gets over the blue line. Goes in, swings in behind the net, centers that. Nobody there. Goes back to Raleigh. Raleigh tries to keep it in. Gets to the point. That's banged back in. PG tries to go break wide for that. It was touched, so no ice. It couldn't get there anyways. Raleigh picks up in the corner. He flicks that up to the neutral zone. Nathan gets the puck. He circles back. He feeds it to Graydon. Graydon to Dayton. Dayton to Graydon. Oh! Oh! Sitting there. Oh, they're going to ice that. They're going to get... Nice try, just about. Six minutes left in the third period. It's 4-3 trail. Got Fisher, Mason, and Levi out. Walter and Nolan on the point. PG gets that. They head up ice. They get over center. Get over the blue line. Try to center that. That goes wide. Goes in behind the net. Walter's in pursuit. He chips that by the PG player. They get it back in. Nolan chips it off the wall. They're able to keep that in. Fisher's able to knock that out of the zone. They dump that right back in. Nolan chips that off the wall. Goes to Mason. Mason heads up ice. Gets over the blue line. Gets behind that. Tries to shovel that out front. Fisher picks it up. Puts it towards the net. That goes wide. Walter gets back. He's able to keep that in. They shovel that all the way down. That's going to go for icing. They're going to throw Dayton, Neely, and Graydon out there with Sawyer and Ryland on the back end. Dayton's going to take the draw. Goes back to the point. Sawyer gets the puck. He puts it towards the net. Goes behind. Goes wide. Goes off a stick into the netting. We'll get a face-off just to the left of the PG goalie. 4:57 left in the third period. 4-3 trail is the score. That draw goes to Dayton. Dayton makes a move, gets towards net. That's knocked away just outside the line. Ryland picks it up. Ryland dumps that right back in. Goalie stops that behind the net. He plays it to his player. They go across back to back. They're playing catch behind the net. Goes off to the side wall. That's kept in by Dayton. Graydon chips that up to Dayton. Great play. Oh, he loses the handle on it. PG gets it, but Neely's in there in support. PG goalie covers up and hangs on. Nathan goes on there for Neely, I think, and so we're going to get Graydon, Dayton, and Nathan out there. We're going to change up the deep pair. We're going to get Raleigh and Hugh back out there. Nathan gets to draw it back to Dayton. Dayton shovels that behind the net. Graydon goes in. He's able to keep that behind the net. Goes up the wall. Graydon gets it. Goes to Nathan. Nathan back to Raleigh. Raleigh puts it towards the net. That's tipped and gets steered off in the corner by the PG goalie. Dayton's battling in the corner. Graydon's in there to help. We're going to whistle that down. Another face-off. Put Fisher, Levi, and Mason out. 4:06 left in the third period. 4-3 trail. Mason gets the puck, goes back to Hugh. Hugh shovels that in towards Fisher. Fisher dumps that back behind the net. PG puts it up the boards, but ends up back in the corner and trails able to put it back in. They put it back up the boards. Levi has the puck. Gets back to Raleigh. Raleigh shovels that towards the net. Levi gets it. Tries to get it towards the net. They bang away. They score! Fisher bangs home the rebound and they score. Levi throws it out front. Fisher rebound. Big, huge goal by Trail. 5-3 Trail. 3:40 left in the third period. Lead 5-3. Both teams are drawing up what they're to do. Getting the yellow slow internet warning. Gotta get all these other people in the stands to get off their phones, quit playing games. Alright, looks like we're back and in the green here, so hopefully everybody goes back into on the PG goalie. He plays it to his D-man. D-man puts that behind the net, his other D partner. PG gets it into the corner. Raleigh's there. They battle. They got 3 guys in there battling for the puck. Face-off's going to come just to the left of Lincoln. 3:12 left in the third period. 5-3 trail. Draw goes to the sidewall. Gets back to the point. PG has it at the point. Got a pressure. Get it back to the point. He takes a shot. Lincoln kicks that to the corner. Goes in behind the net. They cycle that back. Gets to the point. Grain's able to chip that by. He heads up ice. He dumps that in. The net is empty. We got PG has pulled their goalie. PG comes over the line. Good stick by PG, but we're not able to get control. Oh, good stick. Gotta chip that. Levi chips up to the neutral zone. Fisher gets it. He tries to put it on net. Goes wide. Hits a stick. PG stick. PG has it behind their net. Goes to Lincoln. He steers out to the side. Oh, another big save. That comes back out front. What a save by Lincoln. He's able to get the pad on that. Keep that out. 2:02 left in the third period. 5-3 trail. PG has pulled their goalie. Got Fisher, Nathan, Mason, Hugh, and Nolan out. We got coincidental penalties here, I think. It's like Levi and some Bond guy, James Bond. They tip that puck. Mason tips that puck by. Fisher goes in on the puck, puts it on the net, misses. He goes wide. PG picks it up. Nathan goes in the forecheck. They layer it up. Nathan goes hard back. He fires that off the boards. Gets it into PG territory. Gets up to the blue line. PG gets up, they dump that in. Goes around, goes to the other boards. Goes behind the net. Nathan battles behind the net. They get it to the wall, get it towards the net. That's steered away by Nolan. They get it back to the point. Lincoln kicks that to the corner. They take a bad angle shot. That's blocked by Nolan. That stung him a little bit, but he's able to get back into play. Gets it behind the net. Goes up to Fisher. Fisher gets it late. They stop that. Hits PG player. Nathan gets the puck back. He gets over center. He fires it towards the net. He scores! That's it! Bill's going to win this. What a goal. 49 seconds left. 6-3 trail. We'll see you in the semis. Goes in the corner. Ryland steers that to the one side. They try to center it. Goes in the corner. Goes behind the net. Oh, big hit, but good job by Walter to push that puck forward. That's going to go into the seats. Oh, that hit somebody in the head. Hopefully he's already fairly slow roll, so I think he's going to be okay. That gets steered to behind the net by Lincoln. That's fired up the wall. Johnny tries to chip that out. Keep it in. It does. Oh, they just able to keep it in, but Neely's got the puck. He's able to get that up to Graydon. Graydon flips that into the neutral zone. 10 seconds left. Graydon puts that back in deep. That should about do it for the Trail Smoke Eaters. 6-3 Trail. That should lock us into the semis. Still got a game tomorrow. So just keep it going for the handshake line. Make sure nothing happens. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.